See a bird in the corner. Hi everyone, it's Bardic here, and today I'm going to make a Fey settlement based off a mineral that I saw at my local gemstone store. It's a plant and gardening store. It's also has natural stones and stuff, where I have all of my little gemstones and different pieces and stuff. And this mineral piece that I'm looking at is called Bismuth. Bismuth is a sort of chromium kind of style mineral. It has lots of colours in it, so it's like a rainbow. Different parts of light are hidden at different times, and it is very geometric in its shape. So over time you have it sort of look like this. You have different pieces. Creates squares like this. So we will be using the Dungeon Master's Guide to create the settlement. Settlements 1, 2. Haven't done one of these in a while, so hopefully you enjoy it. Now I'm thinking Bismuth is actually going to be the town name as well. The town name of Bismuth. And I think I'm going to change to my other nib. Mapping a settlement. This is the wrong spot, I believe. I can't actually remember where to go in these. Treasure, campaign tracker, recurring expenses. Chapter, upgrading adventure structure, designing every seas, hirelings, content. There's a mapping assignment where I would like to roll. So let us find a monument. 6. Intact obelisk, sketching with a warning, historical, dedicated, or religious iconography. So in the center this pyramid. Have a large something about the streets in the center here, etc., etc. All around this. Weird locales. 3. A wild magic zone, which works out from where I want to locate this. And then the random zones. This is actually going to be, I'm thinking, in the Feywild. So we'll read through what the Feywild is in a moment. Once I start getting some of these rolled up. 7. Harmony. So, harmony and then 15. Here is a doltish clout. Noble traits, 15. Important. For its also makes sense. Known decadence, current calamity, 18. Powerful family. And let's create the tavern for it. 14 is a gambling den. And the name is the Staggering Stag. Excellent. So this is pretty straightforward here. So what I'm going to do first is just read through the Feywild quickly. 49. And the Feywild. Feywild, also called the Plane of the Fairy, is a land of soft lights and wonder, a place with music and death. It is a realm of everlasting twilight, glittering fairy lights, bobbing into gentle breeze, fat fireflies buzzing right through the grove and wilds. The sky is lit with faded colours of ever-settling sun, which never really truly sets or rises. It remains stationary, dusk and all low sky, away from settlement areas ruled by the Sealy Fae that compose the summer court. The land is tangled sharp-toothed brambles of syrupy fens, perfect territory for unseelie Fae to hunt their prey. Feywild exists in parallel to the material plane, an alternate dimension, occupies the same cosmological space, and the landscape of the Feywild mirrors the natural world, but turns its features into spectacular forms, where a volcano stands in the material plane, and a mountain topped with a skyscraper sees sized crystals that glow with internal fire tower in the Feywild. The two queens, Fey crossings, the Feywild time warp, 16. Days become weeks, so for every day, Fey crossing in place mystery and beauty, optional rule, Feywild magic, tales speak of children catnip at the Fey, a creature that leads the Feywild make a DC 10 wisdom saving throw. Fey creatures automatically succeed on saving throw, as do any creatures like elves that have a Fey ancestry. On a successful one, the creature's memories remain intact, but are a little hazy. Any spells that can end a curse can restore the creature's lost memories. And then the time warp. So it's a magical, fanciful, interesting place. Important library, known for its decadence. Scandal threatens powerful family. Its main gambling den is its main tavern is a gambling den called the Staggering Stag, and days come to weeks. Worship. Good/neutral deity as well. And let's go with what kind of shop will they see in the first instance. 17. Taylor. Fey clothes. And then the random encounter, D12 plus 8, 5 plus 7, 12, found a trinket, and what is this trinket? Let us quickly just roll it up. 97. 97 is a tiny mechanical crab or spider that moves about when it is not being observed. A tiny crab that moves when not seen. Okie dokie. Let's recap this town. When journeying to the Feywild, you experience a time warp where days become weeks. The weather in Feywild is always seemingly at dusk, with the sun never leaving its height in the horizon, always seeming to be about 5 p.m. The weather is nice, perfectly warm, perfectly cool, for whatever you need it to be. Upon entering the Feywild, it is mirrored across the material plane, so although things seem familiar to you, it's a little bit of the uncanny valley. Searching down into the mountainous ranges of your world, you'll find a mountain seemingly reversed, or a pyramid seemingly reversed. This is a great growth of Bismuth, in which you will find the town of Bismuth. Bismuth is a geometric material formation. It creates several layers and staggers and juts out into these square or cuboid spaces. It is base metal, but also has hues of vibrant purples, pinks, greens, blues that shimmer through the light, and as you peer at it in different directions. It is 108 feet tall from the top to the bottom. In the centre, as you walk through the main gates in the bottom of the reverse pyramid, you'll see a black obelisk jutting out of the streets. In the middle, just south of this, you will see the tavern most commonly used in Bismuth City. This is the Staggering Stag. Mainly used for gambling, you will more than likely have to wager with contracts, deals, promises with the Fey people, likely going to trick you along the way. The city is also known for a great library that's rarely used, considering how much the Staggering Stag's business is taken up. As well as this place is known for its decadence, so be sure to head to its tailor for some very decadent Fey clothes for your journey back to the material plane, if you can get out of the Feywild, that is. Venturing through this town, you will potentially find a small crab that stays still when you observe it. But when you are not looking at it, you can feel it tinkering and crittering around your hands, observing and recording almost like a spy. Investigating further about this crab, you will find that it is actually researching, finding information and gathering blackmail material to create a scandal that threatens the powerful family and the leader of Bismuth City, who is frankly a doltish all-out, not really aware and living in decadence, and gluttony with a narrow worry, whereas his elders for his family are worried about these scandals and other blackmail materials that do keep coming up. So this is Bismuth in the Feywild. I think I might make it the capital city in the Feywild. You can have some fun and get around and do some different things and stuff like that. Just a quick one, I got my Dungeon Master book back from my friend, so just getting back used to using it. Thank you everyone, I hope you enjoyed. Another short one, but an interesting one nonetheless. Enjoy your long rest.